Hi, everybody. I want to say hello and happy Sunday. And my goodness, I am just so grateful that you are here today. My name is Stephanie Hinkstenberg, and I am here to share this new group that I'm going to host come January 4th called Renew and Reconnect. And I just cannot thank you enough for being here, because what that means to me is that you are taking your health and your wellness and your well-being seriously, and you want to do something about it. So I just want to share what I have going on and what the plans are so that you can join us and be a part of this amazing group of people that are really, like it says right here on the screen, creating intuitive well-being in 2021. So first of all, I do need to start with the integrity of what I do and what my company Isogenics does. And what you need to know is that any stories, any kind of weight stories or weight loss, there's weight loss stories, there's information about money in here. All of these are personal stories, and we do not make any claims to cure or treat any sort of illness or make any sort of income claims either. We hold steadfast to this because it's very important, not only for me to be integral, but for the business as well. Let's see. Okay, next up. This is me, you guys. This is me. In 2015, I was introduced to this fantastic product line, Isogenics, and you can see my face here. Whoo, boy, was I puffy. I was sad. I was tired. I was stressed out. And I needed something that was going to help me, because I just didn't want to feel like this anymore. I didn't want to live my life like this anymore. And my girlfriend Kim called me and she introduced me to Isogenics. And within the first 6 days of me taking this product and ingesting this product, I knew that there was something very different here, because I wasn't working out at the time, but I started losing weight, and I started doing it in a way that I wasn't hungry. I wasn't fidgety. I wasn't stressed out. It actually was the reverse. I was sleeping better. I was having better levels of stress. I was not ping ponging all over the place. I can tell you that in the last 5 years, this particular time in my life, this last quarter of the year was so much less stressful than what it was before. I'm kind of hiding behind me here. This picture of me is a recent cleanse that I did, where I lost another 2 inches on my waist. I think that that's the most beautiful thing about this particular system, is that you can start it, and then if you keep going with it, there's room to grow and to shrink, right? But I started this really with imperfection in mind. I am not a perfect person, but I certainly want to inspire people to be the best versions of themselves. I've always wanted to do that. And through this last year with the pandemic, I certainly have grown myself in my personal development. But what I do and why I do it are for these two people right here, and for this gentleman right here, my husband and my kids. I want to be the best mom, the best wife, the best friend that I possibly can be. And so I have to take care of myself in order to do that. Okay, next up we have, so 2020 clearly has been a beast of a year, right? Who's with me on this? So what's up for 2021 in the world of wellness trends? Well, you can see that really this first website that I found was the one that really caught my eye. And it's saying that all parts of wellness have had a shakeup this year: how we work out, how we eat, the products we put in our faces and our bodies, the way we rest. And what they're finding is that in 2021, people want to be more intentional. People want to be intuitive with their eating. People really want to have more of a holistic experience with this. And so in order to do that, we have to do something a little different. I saw this advertised on Goop today, this refresh and reset. So the words are definitely hot in this day and age with the renew and reconnect that we have. But now we have refresh and reset. I found this from globalwellnessinstitute.org. that there are 6 wellness trends for 2021, and you can read what those are, but some of them are included in, we're trying to get better immune systems. We are trying to get into nature. We are trying to really hone in on what the wellness means for us. And there's new directions from the beauty products. We've got all kinds of things that we're trying to get to. And then fitonapp.com really hones in on whole foods and adaptogens and mushrooms and vitamin C and probiotics and superfoods and broth and all this kind of stuff that we already know at Isagenix that we have in our back office. So we're ahead of the trend for sure. And so the purpose of this group is really to bring more people into this trend and let them know that they can be a part of it too. So this is Isagenix as of this year. This is the art of well-being. And I think that that is just so beautiful when it comes to thinking about something more than weight loss, thinking about something more than toning up, something more than stress reduction. It is really well-being and the art of it. And how can we do this all together in one group? Now, Isagenix has some really high values, and you can see them here. They are all included in the experience of what we do with Isagenix and putting these products in our bodies. But health, integrity, community, empowerment, ease, innovation, all of this ties into the value system of the experience that you get when you are with Isagenix. Okay. Come on, little guy. There we go. Now, our vision, we can have our values and we can tell you what Isagenix is about. But our vision is really that everyone deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And that couldn't be more true. And that is really also another reason why this all ties into the Renew and Reconnect group for 2021. So what's the plan? What's the plan for Renew and Reconnect? Okay, so I've told you a little bit about this. I've told you why I do this. I mean, I'm almost 6 years into this, and I don't want a day to go by without these products being in my body. That's how much they affect me and help me. So the plan for Renew and Reconnect is really focusing on 3 key ingredients. You can see them there: the mind, the body, and the soul. These are very important, and working in a holistic space, when we can think about all of these together, we just have a much better outcome, I think. So for your mind, we're going to be asking specific questions about what you want to create in 2021, because we are all creating, no matter what you think. We're all creating all the time. We're going to do some daily journaling to capture your thoughts and your food habits. We're going to talk about time blocking to ease chaos and confusion in your weeks. We're going to take time away from our electronics, guys, because these things, we don't need to have them in our hands all the time. And we are going to have some suggested reading, because reading is just one way that we can expand our minds. We're going to talk about our body, right? We're going to use the Isagenix system, especially in January, to replace 64 of your 90 meals. Okay, that's pretty big. We're going to take care of all of those meals for you. And we're also going to cleanse during that 30 days time. We also want to, oh, look, it's designed by FreePick. I didn't realize I put that on there. We're going to choose exercise that works for us and maybe change it up a bit, maybe do something different, do something that you haven't tried before. We're going to focus on our water intake. We're going to make sure that we get our vitamin D from the sun at least once a day. And we're going to focus in on our sleep and making sure that our sleep is good and solid and we are feeling restful and wonderful when we wake up after we have slept. Now for our soul, guys, it does not matter who you pray to, who you believe in, who you follow, whether it's God, universe, source, whatever you believe. We are going to take time to tend to this. We are going to take time to make sure that we are aligning ourselves properly so that our well-being is at its highest version of itself, so that we can connect ourselves to something higher than ourselves. And the Isagenix system, so that we've gone through the mind, body, soul. We know kind of a big picture of what this is going to look like. Now let's talk a little bit more in depth about Isagenix and the system that we are going to use and the schedule that we are going to use for this. So this is a very general picture of what the 30-day system looks like and the kind of products that you're going to purchase within this pack. And you can see that there's some suggested add-ons at the bottom. There are some things that I think are really, really fantastic, especially when it comes to trying to boost our immune system, which is so, so very important right now. That item down at the bottom left corner is our immune boost. And you can put that in your shakes, and it is going to change the game for your immune system and give you just so much more packed, punch to the pack to the punch. I don't know what you want to say. It's going to give you so much more value within that shake. But what we're going to do is this kind of schedule. For the first week, starting January 1st, we're going to do a week long of shake days. Then the second and third week, we're going to do what's called an 11-day reset, and it's going to end in shake days as well. So we are going to do 2 sets of 2-day cleanses. And these 2-day cleansers are so important for our bodies to go through that autophagy process so that it can really reset all of those broken bits and pieces that need to be fixed within our bodies. And then we're going to finish up at the very end with shake days. You got it. So we're going to bookend our time with shake days and really focus in on that detox during the middle of the month. These are tools that you're going to be able to use for community and for coaching. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a weekly Zoom call every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 5 p.m. Pacific. We are going to have a very short 30 to 45-minute call where we're going to check in with each other. We're going to make sure that we're on track. We're going to make sure that we're prepared for the week, and we're going to have a focus intention for each week that's different. So you want to make sure that you're on those weekly calls. We can check all of our personal stats through the IsaLife app, which is free through Isagenix. And then there is this amazing group called Live to Be Free on Facebook. And of course, you probably already know about it, but this is where we're going to get info and encouragement through these posts. Know that the posts are going to use the hashtag RR as in Renew Reconnect 2021. So if you want to go to this particular Facebook group and you want to look for just the posts for this group, you can find them using that. And it's all free. It's all free, you guys. So let's talk about how we can make this easier and maybe more fun. Well, you need to bring people, you need to bring friends, you need to bring family, you need to let them know about this. So if you're watching this right now and you can think of 3 to 4 people that you think, oh my gosh, this would be right up their alley. They would love to do this. This is something that they could really get into, or they've been telling me that they want to feel better in this next year, or that this 2020 has just taken them down and they need some way to get back up. This is a great way, you guys. So not only will this be easier for you to do with accountability partners and friends and family, you'll receive an immediate return on your investment by referring Isagenix to others. And that's fun. That means that what you pay for your products will be less than what you think they are to begin with. You can earn up to $250 just by referring 2 others to our group and having them join us and get their products too. And then you can earn up to $900 by helping them refer people as well. So it's just an amazing way that Isagenix gives us this incentive to say, hey, who else can join us? Who else can we tell about this amazing product? Okay, so here's some dates to know, you guys. First of all, I heard through the grapevine that Isagenix is going to offer a couple of special things after Christmas. So really what we need to know and what we need to do is we need to have those orders placed no later than December 30th. Okay, that's even cutting it a little bit too close, because on December 3rd, we're going to have our Renew and Reconnect Prepare call. Same time, 7 p.m. Central. You can see the other times. That's going to be that Sunday. And then we're going to start with our shake days on January 4th. So we want to make sure everybody has their product in time to start with everyone else. So we really need to make sure that those orders are in by the 30th. And then, like I said before, our Renew and Reconnect calls, Connect calls are going to be every Sunday in January at the same time. We're going to use the same Zoom call location. So if you decide that you are all in and this is for you, which I certainly hope that you do, because it's going to be a beautiful community of people that are just starting to do something a little bit different for themselves in the new year. I certainly hope that you will join us. So our participation standard, you guys, listen, we are all adults here. We are all adults, and no one is going to make you do anything, but we are all adults that have the ability to choose well for ourselves and make the most of it. I love this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson: make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. So 2021, we deserve this in 2021. We deserve to be intentional with our well-being and really make a difference in how we feel and how we think and how we behave, and treat ourselves with kindness and love. So our participation standard is going to be that we do expect that everyone is going to love themselves enough to do this to their best and fullest ability. Now, get back to the person who introduced you to Isogenics so that you can decide if you can talk to them about how to get started. And you guys, there's a 30-day product satisfaction guarantee. So let's just say that this does not work for you. No big deal. You're going to get your money back. So there's really no risk, and there's so much reward that can be offered. So thank you so much for joining me today on this call. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with me if you have any questions. Know that I am here for you and I am rooting you on, and I'm so excited for us to get started in the new year. In the meantime, I am going to have some cookies. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's Christmas and New Year's, and I'm going to celebrate with my family. But come January 3rd, I'm ready to prepare. I'm ready to renew and reconnect to Stephanie. And I hope you join me. Thank you so much, so much for having me today. You guys enjoy your day. Bye.